So it's amazing being out here. We're at Mess in Bellville with Xylem for their Watermark activation, supported by the Greater Tygerberg Partnership and of course hosted by Mould Empower Serve. This is an amazing place of safety. It is a place where people can come and get a step up, and that is really something that we are so privileged to be a part of. So what you're seeing behind me is a borehole being drilled now, and it's an absolute game changer. It's a game changer in terms of what this produce is going to cost and be able to go to market for. It's a game changer in terms of the quality of the produce and then also the overall productivity of the garden.
People need to be able to earn an income. If we really want to tackle homelessness, there's two things that we need to work on. It is on the person, but it's also in creating more opportunities where people can earn an income, because people need money to survive. People need money to thrive. So we're not satisfied with just survive anymore. We want people to thrive. And I think this garden project has got so much to grow into.
We've seen the international trend around food gardening and sustainable food gardening and education around food gardening, and we've looked for space for a long, long time. And we were really blessed when Mess came forward and said, listen, why don't you use a bit of our space? And we then integrated the program into an upliftment project, not just for food growing and education, but also to reintegrate some of the homeless people, in fact the proliferation of homeless people we have in Bellville, and start giving them a hand up in terms of reintegration into society, to get self-worth, to see things grow through labor and effort, and to start earning an income which can get them back into an economy. So it was a long project. It's at the initial stages, and we hope to expand it, but it really is. Hearing one story from one of the guys has been, it has to touch every soul. So to see a guy who's come off the street and is now fully integrated and on his feet again as a result of a project like this, I think is absolutely amazing.
Right, so the name of the garden's Life Changing Gardens. We've decided on this name because it really speaks to what this garden's all about. A business is aside for the business, our main objective is to changing lives. So we've decided on the Life Changing Gardens. This is the garden. The life-changing aspect will be fulfilling people with a purpose, because our main customer, the main volunteers that we seek to change are these people in the Bellville area here that are on the streets, that are doing things on the streets to survive, and we just want to show them a new way of life.
The idea behind coming to a community like this and using water as an element to not only solve the water issue, it also solves the community issues that's there, the individual impact that it has. We're talking about the food security it's creating, the water security it's creating. It's creating a purpose for the people that are coming into this homeless shelter and giving them something to do. So when we talk about water being life of a community, it flows through the community in so many ways like this. So in this way, it fulfills the meaning behind Watermark and what's its initiative behind that. With Watermark and Xylem, of course, with our Let's Solve Water slogan, it's important to use that water as a means to solve our community problems. And the fact that it can make such an impactful difference. You're hearing from different people in this community what transformation's taking place. So we feel that it's a contribution on our side, that we're spurring something on. We know that we can't do this on our own, and the fact that there are so many players, partners, etc. involved just makes it that much more exciting that as a group that we're making an impact in a community.